Okay. Hoping this isn't off topic. When you were talking to Kel and Bruce before about their codependent addictions
and how they were preventing their real selves from being expressed. Yep.
What came up for me was my partner not being aware of any of this material and not really being not really wanting to know about it. I mean, he sort of does it, but would it be, when I want to go into it, is it loving to him to both of us, for me to explain to him what I'm doing, or just do it?
If he doesn't want to know, it's not loving for him to explain it.
Well, he doesn't want to sit down and watch a video or something, but we do talk about it.
Well, if he wants to talk about it, then it's loving to talk about it. But if he doesn't want to talk about it, it's not loving to talk about it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change you being yourself.
No, I mean, that's what I was going to ask.
No, but Teresa, you would like to use it as an excuse to not be yourself. This is what I see people doing in partnerships. They constantly go, I've got to convince the other half to go along with me. Right? That is already out of harmony with love.
Yeah.
That desire is out of harmony with love, driven by addictions, in fact, and driven by pain and fear. And it's very much out of harmony with love. If the other party doesn't want to go along for the ride with you, that doesn't stop you from going along for the ride. But you know what? The majority of us go, if he's not going to go along on the ride with me, then I'm not going to go on the ride.
I know, and I am scared that I'm going to do that.
I agree, you're scared, but you're unwilling to process the emotion of scared about that. And that's why you keep asking questions about your partner rather than about you.
Mm-hmm.
And you do that.
Yeah.
You keep asking questions about your partner rather than about you. And that indicates that you're unwilling to see it as your fear and to process through your fear. You want me to tell you how to make him come along with you. And if you can't make him come along with you, what do you think I'm not going to make him come along with you? Yeah. It's unloving to do so. It's unloving even for you to attempt that. So what I'm suggesting is the reason why we do that is because we are terrified of us taking the positive action, the loving-based action, becoming our real selves, and our partner not wanting us anymore.
Yeah.
Not understanding what we're trying to do. That's what you're terrified of, and you don't want to feel that, which is the reason why it's driving you to ask the question over and over again, because you have asked this question a number of times. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that is the attempt to avoid the fear you have of a potential breakup in the relationship if you go ahead and do it, right? And I'm suggesting to you, whether he's your soulmate or not, your current relationship, if it's in codependent addiction, has to break from what it is.
Yeah.
And it has to turn into something different, something that's more loving. The only way that's going to happen is for at least one of you to begin the process. At least one of you needs to do that. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So this is about my choice, not forcing him to make his choice. You follow? It's about me deciding for myself that, yes, I feel this is the best course of action for me to do. I've educated myself enough to know this is the best course of action for me and him. So I go ahead and do it, even if he kicks and screams and says, no, I don't like you doing it. You'd still go ahead and do it, and you say, no, I'm doing this for the right motivation. Now, I can explain it to you, but if you keep yelling at me and screaming at me about it, then obviously I can't explain it to you anymore, but I'm still going to do it. So either we need to come to some resolution about this problem, otherwise, but the reality is you can't force him to do that. You can't even really discuss it with him unless he wants to discuss it.
I've found that.
Yeah. And if you attempt to discuss it, you're actually manipulating so that you don't have to feel fear, which is actually a sinful act, therefore unloving, therefore will cause pain in the future. Yeah?
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.